So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. All is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And here we go from Chicago. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. 50, yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And 2 yards, all he can get. It's 3rd down. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So 1st down from the 41. They'll give up the gut to Obani Conda. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Williams. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, they need 7.
What is going on?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Williams to throw on third. Looking right, and he finds it. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On target to Moore. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Going play action, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Vegas! What is up?
Williams from the gun. Pass brought in by Burton. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Bears will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Smith on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yet you just want to gain some confidence.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got a man left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up third down.
Hey, 43.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Looking quickly here.
17 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the first down.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-point game. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here. Today, so that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and getting the play.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pass brought in by Watson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Here we go. Pivot.
Williams off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready to hit.
It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Amani Kanda now up the middle. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Williams with third and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. He gives it to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Now it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco in the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Mahomes here from the gun on third down. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Pacheco gets it from the gun. This is going to be down, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The Castle fan, well, that Castle fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
To the air, Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. He completes it in traffic. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. First down. A gain of
pistol now for Mahomes.
Kansas City.
That's him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Working from the gun, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
The second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Burden. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 27.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Williams from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Trey Tucker to return it. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
Just look at it. One flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. They'll set up the screen. Here's Moore. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. That's caught. This is Loveland. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Give now to the running back. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team.
Brings up 4th down.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
Bears take over 1st down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
31, Chiefs 14.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. And bring the tight end left. Going on first down, Mahomes. Called in by Gray. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he cuts it back right. And they take this in for the score. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Now, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine he would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow.
He's back to throw. He'll get this to Tucker. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. The toss, left side, Edwards. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out at halftime. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Smith on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged the bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Mahomes has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action, Mahomes. Buying some time left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he hits a...
Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. They'll try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
I think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left Gordon just about back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. Pushing it up past the 30. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in a hurry up here.
A big game on the play. But it's 3rd down.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Mahomes to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
From the pistol, here comes Edwards. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Sign quarterback run here. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk Cowboy.
Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Hawk 70. Hawk.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
They'll give up the gun to Abanikanda. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Running once more with Abanikanda. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down.
It's 4th down.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Tucker now on the return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 31.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the backup. First throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. He gets forward. That's about 4 yards. Jamar Turner ending that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4.
No throw. 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bears' 38-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. Reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Let's go. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a molehill off that mountain. They still trail by 27. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Amani Kanda now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And puts a man under it deep down the middle. That's caught at the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Running behind center with Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
And 11 at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
70 Lions.
Sticking with Edwards here. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another long. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
He's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick by Ryland is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. With a dive up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Dropping back to throw. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
A second down run by Pacheco. He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Third down from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Avani Khan gets it going right. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Edwards getting it again here on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. On the ground, it's Edwards again. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
And off headed right, it's Edwards. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears looking at a 3-0 start to the season. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
70 Lions.
Now we're on with Avani Kanda. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This from 28 yards away. The kick by Ryland is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Tucker now on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. Gets some space around midfield. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential. Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, first and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
A give up the gut to Avani Conda. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.